I know you're lying. I always wanted, like, oh my God, I love it. I wanted this bag so much. I've seen it in Japan, in that store.
Oh, India's my friend, bro. We started off as close friends, and then you turned into my girlfriend.
To find out that I'm pregnant with twins, actually.
What? How old are you?
The thing for me, though, I was excited at first, but the doctor said that I have twins by 2 different dads.
I'm gonna keep it fully real with you. The internet is on fire right now, and Halle Bailey just went off on DDG after fans started spreading claims that he got India Love pregnant. And the way everything lined up had the whole timeline in a chokehold. Screenshots dropping left and right. People talking about legal filings popping up the same day he posted those prom-style pics with India. While Halle moved like she's officially done letting DDG parade around online as some perfect dad, while Halo only sees him through a screen.
I desire, like, my own family and to be a wife.
Never said I was a role model or anything. I'm just trying. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do right. I'm trying. And with that comes, you know, trial and error.
The church last Sunday, it was so cute too. Moo asked me to take him to church next time I go to church, and I was like, and he was like, oh, I just love, like, your relationship with God. I won't tell y'all any details. Sorry, Chad. I don't even know if he wanted me to say that. The best mom and the best family member to my entire family.
But here's the part that really shook everybody. These pregnancy rumors didn't come from nowhere. They're tied to actual clips, real reactions, and India breaking down on stream in a way that had folks raising eyebrows. With all these resurfaced moments and whispers stacking up, Halle's reaction suddenly makes way more sense. This didn't spark out of thin air. It came from a whole pattern building up. India Love was on live talking about how she's ready to start a family and that she already got somebody in mind. Then she doubled back, saying she wants someone who's going to be solid for her forever. After that, she jumped on IG calling DDG a great father under her own post. At that point, Halle had every reason to be staring at the situation like, nah, something's off here.
You see me? I'm doing my damn thing. Good 25. I got 25. They ain't fucking with me. Yeah, I'm
Well, India Love slept with my now ex-husband at the time, and she very much knew that he was my husband at the time. She knew me, she knew him, she was out with us both as a couple.
Yo, DDG found his next ball. He reversed it. Yo, DDG is so slick. Reverse Uno. He got his female Stephon Diggs. Violating.
Then the internet detectives kicked in, piecing together old clips and recent behavior, and everything took a whole new turn. Because right when India said she's ready to be a wife and start a family, the story flipped into something way messier than anyone expected. That's when people started dropping receipts like crazy, saying DDG gonna do India Love the same way he did Halle, get her pregnant, then switch up and show who he really is. And yeah, the internet loves jumping to conclusions, but the timing had everybody looking twice, because the exact day DDG posted those prom-style pics with India, Halle hit him with that Father of the Year energy right in the middle of a custody situation for Halo. That's when the theory exploded. Folks started asking if DDG was already replacing Halo with a new baby from India Love. Halle's team hasn't confirmed anything publicly, of course, but her next move spoke louder than any official statement ever could, and that's where things got real messy, real fast.
Thank you, Moo. Big Moo with it. Wow, thank you, Moo. Big Moo, not the little one. My hair is pissing me.
I was a very hard-headed young lady. I definitely was not listening to a lot of people. Like, I just beat to my own drum. I did what I wanted to do, and that's just that. Life definitely would have been a little different for me, but that's not what God wanted me to do, so I'm okay with that.
I have a confession to make. I've been following for a very long time. I'm such a fan. I'm actually really nervous right now.
Moo had your back. He was really respectful. He was on you. He was making sure that you was cool. You was good. So I wanted to shout out to Moo for holding it down for my sister for sure. I'm gonna hit a wall. Moo said 3 hours. I gotta make sure I work out, cause I'm definitely hitting that wall for 3 hours. Fucking, let's do it.
The moment the custody filing leaked online, everything flipped instantly. And if you know Halle, you know she doesn't move loud unless something pushed her past her limit. Remember, she and DDG had just agreed to drop their DV restraining order requests after months of tearing each other apart in court. They finally came to a temporary setup. DDG gets Halo on Wednesdays and certain weekends, no public trash talk, and no posting Halo on socials. Clean slate. So for Halle to take that brand new agreement and instantly reverse course, for her to file for custody again the same day DDG posted prom pics with India? Yeah, that said everything without her saying a word. Something snapped behind the scenes, and trust me, it wasn't just that picture. It was India's whole energy online. She started talking about wanting stability, wanting a real family, wanting someone who stays solid no matter what. Then her sister Morgan popped out praising DDG for being so respectful and taking care of India. And that's when the comments turned straight chaotic, because people started connecting dots they weren't supposed to ignore. Halle didn't have to say a single word publicly, but the moment that really cut deep was the clip of India telling DDG she loves him, right after he dropped 30 racks on a Chanel bag for her. That ain't regular dating vibes. That's I'm locked in for life energy. And let's keep it real for a sec. Halle spent an entire year keeping her pregnancy private, protecting her peace, protecting Halo, protecting her whole little world while trying to build a quiet family with DDG. She stayed low-key, kept everything sacred, and moved with intention. So watching India out here openly talking about wanting kids, wanting marriage, talking about faith, and even bringing DDG to church, yeah, Halle didn't need to post a single emoji. The message was already written. But the moment that pushed her clean over the line, India wasn't acting like a girlfriend. She was acting like a future stepmom, and the internet caught it before Halle even had time to blink. India was streaming from clubs, and her own sister had to remind her, "You're already dating DDG," when another dude got too close. What's bold? This was bold, and that's exactly when Halle's patience hit zero. But it gets way deeper, because India's next moves made everybody realize the speculation wasn't coming out of thin air. That's the moment the pregnancy talk shifted from random internet noise to something people actually started watching closely. And India wasn't helping herself at all, because everything she posted online kept adding more heat. First, out of nowhere, she hops on stream saying God told her to start an OnlyFans and share her promiscuous past. People definitely clowned her for that one. But not even 24 hours later, she's on Twitch telling DDG she wants someone who will always be there for her. And the tone? Not playful, not cute. She sounded drained, emotional, and way too quiet between her words. And right when she started trending for that moment, DDG tried to cheer her up by dropping $100 worth of gifted subs. And yeah, she smiled for a second, but she slipped right back into sadness like her heart was somewhere else entirely. The internet clocked it instantly. The emotional dips, the mood swings, the sudden soft voice. Comment sections were going wild. She acting real pregnant. She glowing and crying for no reason. She looked like she wanna announce something but scared. Nobody outright said she was pregnant, but the vibe shifted heavy. Then came the biggest breadcrumb. India, addressing that viral picture of her on her knees in front of a dude after a poker event. She said, "I never said I was a role model. I'm trying to do better and with trials and errors." But then things got even stranger. Michael Phelps, yes, the Olympic legend, was getting a little too touchy with India at that same event. Her whole vibe felt chaotic but grounded at the same time, like someone trying to enjoy their last bit of outside freedom before stepping into something serious. But the clip that really shook fans was from Kai Cenat's Streamer University, when DDG got caught hiding in India's closet. And it wasn't cute. It looked like two people who were way deeper than they ever wanted the public to find out. Once that clip resurfaced, folks went through every India love moment with a straight detective lens. Then someone dropped a whole thread reminding people that back in 2021, a woman accused India of messing with her husband knowing he was married. That's when the whispers started getting darker. Is DDG her new trophy? Is she trying to start a family fast? Why is she crying about support all of a sudden? And that's exactly when Halle re-entered the picture. Because this wasn't just India being India anymore. This was India positioning herself as the woman ready to build a family with DDG, while Halle was literally fighting for custody of the child she already shares with him. Then came the true breaking point. And it wasn't India, it wasn't the timing, and it wasn't even Halle filing for custody the same exact day DDG posted those prom-style pics. The real turning point? DDG slipped up and exposed the truth himself. DDG dropped those romantic Italy-style pics with India, but the real chaos came from his own slip-up that made the whole internet freeze. On stream, he tried to play everything cool, until he suddenly said, "India is my friend. We started off as close friends. Then you turned into my girlfriend." He stopped mid-sentence, stared at the camera like he knew he'd exposed way too much, and shut down instantly. Once that clip hit the timeline, everybody realized this wasn't just casual dating. This was real relationship energy. India wasn't hiding it either. She almost said, "I love you" on stream, giggling like she couldn't hold it in. Then she told him what she admired most. "He's a great father. That's one thing I find very attractive about my man." And that's exactly where Halle's frustration came in. Because how is someone who's never met your child already talking like she's stepping into a parenting role? But DDG kept pushing the closeness even further. He let India take him to church, let her show off their chemistry on stream, let her call him my man, and even let her dance on him for hours, all after saying people were trying to take him down. None of this was normal new relationship stuff. This was locked in, ride with me energy, and Halle knew that pattern because DDG did the same with her. What pushed the replacing Halo talk was DDG suddenly speaking on family and future with India, things he barely showed Halle. Fans noticed, Halle noticed, and academics made it messier by saying she was spiraling. It became clear DDG was building a new family vibe, and Halle wasn't about to watch people claim her son was being pushed aside. Then India took it even further. She didn't just play into the image, she embraced it. And right as the whispers peaked, she went live talking about wanting to start a family, become a wife, and get closer to God. You don't say that when you're casually dating. That's someone already deep in. And Halle, who protected Halo for months, had to watch India speak like she's stepping into that space. India didn't hold back. She straight up said she already had someone in mind and she wanted people to connect the dots. And the internet did exactly that. Folks started stitching old clips of DDG hiding in her closet, hugging her in clubs, flying her out, and showering her with gifts. Then they rewatched every clip of India crying, every emotional dip, every moment she hinted about wanting stability and spiritual growth. And for Halle, who had just been in court fighting DDG for custody, all this chatter felt like a slap in the face. Because how does the internet go from hyping her up as a new mom to accusing her ex of replacing her baby with another woman's future child? Even if the rumors weren't real, the disrespect was loud. Then came the final straw. India's whole vibe shifted. Clips resurfaced of her pranking DDG saying she was pregnant with twins by two different fathers, and suddenly people weren't joking anymore. They started studying her body language, watching her tone, noticing every time she touched her stomach or looked down for too long. Look, none of this confirms that India is pregnant. There's no announcement, no medical proof, no cute Instagram reveal tucked behind a filter. But the timing, the clips, the emotional changes, DDG's own slip-up, it all created a perfect storm. A storm messy enough and loud enough for Halle to finally take seriously. And the saddest part in all this is that Halle ended up stuck in the middle. DDG is outside living his new family era with India, while Halle is just trying to protect her son from getting dragged into drama he never asked for. Whether DDG is really trying to build a new family or just moving reckless, whether India is stepping into motherhood or just going through her own growth, or whether the internet is connecting dots that aren't even real yet, one thing stands solid. Two things for sure. Halle wasn't reacting to rumors. She was reacting to patterns. and those patterns were loud enough for anybody to hear. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know how you see this whole situation. Don't forget to like, hit subscribe, and tap that bell. And I'll see you on the next one.